It's a lot of stuff going on as always, but I guess one of the crucial fights there before the game ultimately did come to a conclusion. Tempest, he actually apparently blinked onto Engineer Mines when he went to go for a big ultimate and Shrunken Head. So,
Is that when I said he didn't use his ulti in that fight?
I think so, yeah.
Oh, Shrunken before you go in.
Yeah, you could argue that, I guess, but yeah, that's what he maybe didn't expect, and well, it happened. So, yeah, so
Wow.
chat bringing that up there.
I got some love, and then I got some hate in the chat. Nice.
There you go. A little bit of mix. Always good to have that mix there.
Make's just mad. I called him bad in a Snapchat to Balthazar. Make's just a little mad. It's okay.
Well, make him dominate this game, perhaps.
Yep.
That's the plan here. So we're wondering if we're going to see Mage Bane touched at all, or what's going to be done there. Well, we got our answer. I mean, we got the initial bans. It was Hellbringer, Ophelia, Parasite, Magnus. So not banned there. We see the picks even happening. Warbeast into Tundra, Midas into Monarch, and then there's Mage Bane coming out for BMG now. Dark Liddy going to be the response for Complexity, and yeah, Dark Liddy does have that history of actually being good against Mage Bane, those dark blades. So,
yeah.
Perhaps.
I mean, oh.
He did have that one ultimate. He did have the one that resulted in the kill. So, yeah, there was that. There was that at least.
Oh, you know what? At least he can, at least he's taking the blame how it is. Like he did really only ulti once that game. Now that I really think about it.
Yep, it was that one in the middle. So, yep, again had some struggles there in that game. All right, though. So, Tempest could see another Tempest if they want to go that route again, perhaps. But I guess you're already going up against a Tundra as a stopper there, so maybe not. But how about Tundra, by the way, for Complexity? Going to go that first pick.
That's Oscar's hero.
Yeah.
He's in love with that hero since he came back. Well, not came back, but since he started playing it again. He's just so good at microing the bird. It's in the right place at the right time. He's very, very good on that hero, and it's just such a comfort hero for them.
Gonna run it again here. The right click in a Rampage.
Yes.
Don't think that would. I guess, hey, you know what? There is argument to be made that if you want to counter a Mage Bane, I mean,
just drag him everywhere.
Drag it, exactly. Lock him down, let people beat on him while you're running him through the dirt. I mean, there's that idea. But no, probably not.
No, I think it'd be fun, though.
It would be.
Who would play that on Complexity? What you got, you play it roaming.
Oh, yeah, you could do something like that, yeah.
There you go.
that or middle, I figured, with Fuzzy.
Oh, God.
But there. Be fun times.
Yeah. I don't see it happening, but if it did happen, I think it would be fun to watch.
Yeah. Well, so getting some sort of that superior lockdown, whether it's physical or whether it's superior magic, something like a Succubus, Pandemonium, just something like that to really address Mage Bane, even when he gets that Shrunken Head, perhaps, I think it's kind of important in fight. So far, I mean, they do have Tundra, so they do got something there, actually. Going back to him here, so.
Yep.
Now they're thinking about this fourth pick, though, quite a bit.
Actually, Kraken is pretty good against Mage Bane as well. Blink on top of the Mage Bane, knock him into the trees, and just ulti him on top of it. It's pretty good lockdown. And then that gives time to Dark Lady to get there to Dark Blades. I'd like to see a Kraken.
Mm-hmm. That could definitely be a solid pick here. They're going all the way to the buzzer. Oh. Wow.
Yeah, that's a great hero against Mage Bane. That'll do well.
Yeah, you catch him before the Shrunken, and it's a lot of lockdown.
That's true.
That he brings.
Now, my complaint with this hero is Warbeast can kill the wards very fast to get out of a ward trap. Midas can jump out of it. Mage Bane can jump out of it. I don't feel like the hero is going to accomplish as much as they feel like it's going to accomplish. Solo kill wise.
I do wonder what their logic is for getting a Polywog, because there's kind of two ways to look at it in my opinion with the Polywog. It's we need a lot more crowd control, which I guess, but then as you point out, in this that word trap crowd control, it can be negated a couple of ways. But I guess getting that crowd control still kind of exists, and so I guess I'm kind of answering my own question now as I say that. So that's probably what it is more so than maybe the awards being very effective. But I don't know. Honestly, I think you could argue that a succubus would be better at that point.
Yeah, it would do kind of the same thing. You give Warbeast the Smitten, I think it's called, and he's doing less damage. You sleep one target, you're ulting the Mage Bane. Yeah. I feel like Poly's just kind of a worse succubus in a couple ways. At least in this game regard. I feel like Polywog can be good in a couple games, a couple situations, but okay, they could throw us completely off guard here, go aggressive tri-lane with a Polywog, and 100% would be okay with it. It would do so much. So yeah, okay. See, they're gonna go aggressive tri-lane, and now it's a little bit more effective.
So what, with the deadlift here? Or
yeah.
Okay.
Actually, it could just be an aggressive dual lane. Put Polywog deadlift.
Yeah, could do that.
Who the heck is playing what? Okay, so I assume it's gonna be what you got. Okay. Alrighty then. Yeah. So I'm gonna assume aggressive dual lane. They could still jungle it, but then yeah, let's just go aggressive dual lane. So you make, but they gave Fuzzy Slot the Paul.
Yeah, that's what's throwing me off too. Yeah, with what you got now playing the deadlift, honestly expect him to be in the jungle here, and then Fuzzy on Polywog, you would think middle at this point, and would you really do like a Poly Monarch? I mean, you could, but is that going to accomplish a lot? So
it just seems so much worse than things you could have gotten.
Yeah.
So, I mean, don't get me wrong, Poly's a great hero. It's just this game, it's just not going to accomplish very much. There's so many ways to stop his ward traps. It's such a situational pick. So, I mean, who knows? Fuzzy Slot's a god, and I'm normally wrong when I talk crap about him. So, I'm probably going to be completely proven wrong. He's probably going to carry the entire game.
I mean, Polywog does have that definitely snowball potential.
Yeah,
Speaking of so we're talking about last game with Pharaoh and the lack of that really good solo kill potential. I mean, Polywog's kind of similar that it does take a while to an extent, but he will be able to kill people pretty effectively when it comes to him starting to move around. So, yeah, it's the laning is definitely interesting. So we're kind of caught up with the complexities lineup, but you look at actually BMGs, and again, another case of it's just strong. Like they just drafted really well, it feels like. They got the great carrier, they got the backup, and the jungler and Warbeast, the Behemoth pick. Was that a final pick, Behemoth? That was, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, it was for their side, so.
And the fact that they drafted a team scarier than the last one is like that team's scarier on paper, 100% scarier than the last team. I'm gonna put this game like 90-10 in BMG's favor. Like if they survive past 20 minutes, they're gonna win this game. There's no. Okay, I was actually just about to bring this up. I was gonna say, Boxy and Make, they swap off a lot. So I was wondering if they were gonna put Boxy mid as the Behemoth. Because they pulled him regen and he bought a hatchet and shield.
Well, so you think that would mean he would end up mid?
Yeah, put Boxy mid on the Behemoth, which I don't like the Behemoth mid anymore. I'm kind of very, very sad they changed Behemoth.
Yeah,
I think that I really don't like the nerfs. I don't think the hero needed it, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
That's definitely, in my eyes, I don't think he... I think it was a lot of, in TMM, people complaining because Merrick's Bounty, he had a portal key at 15 minutes all the time, but they kind of... I'm just not a big fan of the change, and I feel like he's just not useless, but he's not the same effectiveness he used to have, so... I'm not a big fan of the Behemoth mid now.
Well, are they doing that?
Yeah, I don't know what
are they doing.
They're still confusing me. Make's top.
Okay, I guess they are, yeah.
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 So Paul, 1v1 against Behemoth. Oh, maybe not 1v1. Luna might be sticking around mid.
I'm having fun with these wards here, these skins on some of these wards. The Hellborn one over here at the top lane, actually. It's just like a bird just flapping around.
Menorah is the best ward.
Huh.
Menorah ward, best ward.
Oh, yeah. We use those, yeah. All right, so yeah, as you said, it is going to be that Luna babysitting the Behemoth, actually. So, yeah, definitely not your everyday middle lane, though. Polywog Priest here. Getting that electric jolt early on, so going to harass, maybe last hit assist with that here. But that means Tundra will be in 1v1 against Magebeard down here.
Yeah, and that could cause some problems for Magebane eventually. The problem is Tundra did go his bird first, so he can't really harass with his E or his Q, so does a little painful in that regard. He's going to have some trouble until he gets level 2. And then after that, it should be, relatively even trades.
Mm-hmm. You saw right there, speaking of getting the Shiver first, he actually did block the pole camp with it as well, so seems like he's going to be pretty on point in terms of preventing Warbeast from farming very efficiently. Instead, Insania going to have to deal with the left camps over here for now. See how that progresses from there. The top lane, it will be our Dark Lady in Monarch versus the Midas up here, as mentioned. Of course, Dark Lady going to have a great time up here, you'd think.
Yep.
And then that matchup of Dark Lady versus Magebank start kicking in here.
The infamous matchup.
Yeah.
That we saw so much of for so long.
We sure did. It's a lot of history, yeah. So we got Polywog now.
Bottom lane is going almost Tundra completely depleted Magebane's regen at this point.
Yeah, I noticed that. He was really taking advantage, especially at level 1. He got that mana combustion first, of course. They were just sitting there right-clicking Tundra, chasing him around. Really taking care of that mana. So even now, Tundra's being leveled up at level 3 here, isn't really able to do anything.
Yeah.
Smart idea there from Magebane. Now you do see the pole camp eventually spawns at the 2-minute mark. Obviously, again, not able to block it here. Lack of mana. So, Magebane, overall, performing pretty well. Polywog's been sitting pretty far back here in the middle lane, it seems like. And he's actually got 8 creep kills. Again, that electric jolt's really helping him to secure some creep kills here.
Yeah, he has his bottle, I believe, flying out to him. Yeah. So, good for him.
You did mention Behemoth did take a little bit of a nerf there in a recent patch. So, would you say it is very noticeable, or is it kind of like it's there? So it is? Okay.
I'm going to put it in a big perspective. I was playing Behemoth Suicide. I was level 8. I tried to solo ulti a Sandwraith with red boots, and I didn't even drop him below half HP. It was... normally, that would have killed him. So, I was like, okay. I see, I understand.
Yeah.
But, I guess in that regard, I did figure out if you ulti more than 4 heroes, it does a lot more damage.
Mm-hmm.
So if you get that big ulti, it's going to be high impact, even more than it was before.
Yeah, I like that idea. That's what I feel like the whole point of the ability was supposed to be in the first place. Like, that's what it's been for the longest time. It's that it really should make you feel good about landing on so many creeps, like a Balfour pushing or whatever, and you're just like, oh boy, this is going to be tasty. Get everything, yeah. So, I mean, I definitely like the change there, but yeah, so it's interesting. You can feel it, though.
Yeah.
Takes away his solo gank potential a little bit.
Won't be seeing him solo ulti at Dark Lady, but with Midas there, they could easily kill him. Just he won't be doing it alone.
Yeah.
But starting to put a lot of emphasis on this mid lane. Monarch did rotate over.
Yeah, so I guess Dark Lady has got that great start, not necessarily needing Monarch anymore, so comfortable enough to head towards middle and assist here. As Polywog's level 4, mentioned the bottle she's already got, and about 215 gold per minute. Oh, trap Monarch there. This is where it's dangerous for her to be here. She's in a lot of trouble. The Stomp coming out. The tongue tie, though. There's a Chrysalis. Chrysalis could have been a little better timing, perhaps. And they get Behemoth kill first for the Bloodlust. Monarch, in fact, stays alive. And now Luna's in trouble. The Death Grip hits. Polywog freeze. No electric jolt. Will that be the difference maker? Oh, now he gets it. He just got enough mana for it. And takes him out. Wow, good turn.
And top lane formless 1v1's Make.
Oh my gosh. Oh boy. That really makes a statement there.
That
for
was
complexity.
a huge turn of events.
Yeah.
Just right there. It's 1500 gold swing. And I mean, that level 1 Chrysalis, just the heal that it can, what is it, instant 90 and 15 per second. Just that instant heal made such a difference there.
Yeah, it basically negates an auto attack and a half, really. So it's very effective there. And you know, I did say I did comment during that maybe could have been a little bit better with the time. Like I said, he actually used it while Behemoth was getting tongue-tied there. So, but it still, it obviously was enough, and that's Monarch for you. You know, you think of supports that most supports are going to be these squishies, very easy to kill. You know, free food in a sense. Like so many other supports, absolutely dead right there. Monarch though. That's what he can do. He can buy the time to set up turns. And a perfect example of it. So, yeah, then getting the top lane, though, geez, Dark Lady solo killing Midas, that is big for complexity especially. And you see it in his GPM now, 415 gold per minute in Dark Lady there.
Yeah, I mean, you see the difference. It's a subtle difference between the Mage Bane and the Dark Lady right now, but now you're looking at Dark Lady getting that one kill, and, I mean, Tundra is doing well bottom in terms of, you know, being 1v1 against a Mage Bane, draining his mana constantly. Actually, Tundra might want to kill him. He can.
Does he have enough damage?
He needs them, and I think he just got hit once, and I think that kind of just ruined it. Yeah. I think if he didn't lose that, like, 40 mana, I think, Mage Bane, yeah, it was like almost 40 mana. I think he might have been able to kill him, so a little bit unfortunate.
Yeah, well, good heads up, too, though, by Baltazar there to put that auto attack out.
Saving his own life.
Yeah, maybe realizing that. As those steam boots now delivered. You see Warbeast also in the lane, so going to start pushing it out here, looks like. Go for a tower push. Tundra rotates middle, though. He is going to be seen by a water site just placed by Fusen. That's good timing right there. However...
He snuck around it. Oh, you are so dead, Fusen.
That's got to... He's so frustrating. There's the avalanche, the cold shoulder. It just that had to be max range. I thought that was going to run out before it hit him, actually, but it just got.
As far as it was going to go.
Yeah.
Now that I was going to say now they're going to know the ward was over there. They're going to get both. Oh, that's.
Oh, that's That was interesting too. Yeah, seeing both of those wards there. They get both as mentioned. Behemoth. He is going to be caught by the death grip. There's the polymorph. And no chance for Behemoth to get out of that one. This is just starting to steamroll now for complexity. Now, as I say this, as Monarch. Okay, well, she got a little too confident here. Might not die, though, in the end as Partho hits, but no, she is going to survive, actually, so never mind. The leads aren't. The lead's not like crazy for complexity now. The bottom tower did get pushed in by BMG, and they do take out the middle tower as complexity, so that will help a little bit. But considering they're up 5-0, they felt like they're snowballing here. It's not really that crazy of a lead. There actually is still good news. In fact, wow, they get the secondary bottom.
There's your good news.
Okay, so BMG definitely still okay with the game here.
Yeah, and it's still the Mage Bane factor. I mean, sure, Dark Lady early game is definitely going to have the 100% advantage over it, so it's kind of the same thing that Complexity went through last game. If you dodge, you have the chance.
That is interesting how it is kind of swapping side now, but a little bit though different, because again that's where it is different, is that BMG, they do have that backup carry, the secondary carry in the Warbeast.
The team support, they have a lot.
Yeah, they do. I mean, Complexity, they were really all about that support for Mage Bane. Whether or not that proved to be better in the end compared to something like this, you know, well, I guess we're going to kind of find out here perhaps in a little bit. But games are completely different at the same time. So, but yeah, point is BMG still have a good amount of hope here, despite being down 5-0, like I said, at this time in the game. So Dark Lady, though, Rune Cleaver, as soon as that gets picked up, that will start really skyrocketing. Does she have one broadsword yet? Gosh, she has 450. You don't think so?
No.
Okay.
No. With, yeah, because that means he'd have a cleaver at 10 minutes. That's
ridiculous.
That would be ridiculous.
Okay. Oh, he's going to get a tower kill here, probably.
Yeah. Oh, he let it get in the night? What are you doing, Griefer? There you go.
Yeah, I think he was really making sure Monarch. Yeah, Monarch was coming over to check just in case. But,
Okay.
oh, bottom lane, by the way. Uh-oh, Mage Bane. Oh, the blink animation! He's mid-animation and it didn't go off. Oh, that's got to sting. Wow, the timing, though.
Feels bad, man.
Yeah. Oh, that hurts. I mean, the fact that he saw it at the last second, but there is an animation as we see right there. It is not instant blink by any means.
And Fuse instead as well.
And they get Fuse in there, yeah.
Oh. I mean, I guess technically I did say if they survive past the 30-minute mark. So
Yeah.
it was kind of expected they were going to lose the early game, I guess. But they're losing it to the point of no return.
Yeah, being down 7-0 in hero kills. Again, definitely quite a significant lead here for Complexity, but so there are a lot of stats. What's that?
Boxy has a portal key.
Oh, wow, yeah.
With the red... Okay. Well, go kill that Dark Lady with Make.
Yeah, despite having 2 deaths, that's pretty big.
Yeah, he surprisingly had a decent time mid. But he needs to use this first ulti on this Dark Lady, because they have no clue he has this portal key, and they shouldn't know. Actually, no, they did spot it. The Monarch ward in the mid lane. Oh, wow. That is a crafty ward right there.
Yep. Oh, there we go, though. Look at this. You called it, and he comes through. Down goes Formless at the top. Bottom, however, Mage Bane, oh, this time he barely gets away, so not going to be a turn kill. And that's definitely the big kill that BMG absolutely needed here. So, yeah, using that portal key. Full effectiveness there.
It's a little surprising that Formless died to that. I mean, they literally saw Boxy walk through it multiple times.
Did he actually walk in the middle lane right here?
Yes.
Okay.
He walked straight up.
Okay.
So shouldn't die to that. I mean, unless they just weren't paying attention and they were just like, oh, it's 10 minutes. There's no way he has a portal key. He's died twice. So if that was the logic, then you kind of outplayed yourself.
Yeah, perhaps. Well, whatever it is, that's, again, the necessary really thing to happen for BMG right now to keep this game in check, and definitely still anyone's, only 12 minutes in. Interesting item choices here we have coming up. Polywog Priest, the one I'm looking at, gets that Void Talisman very early on in this game. Really has his first big item.
It's not too bad. It's going to stop the Mage Bane and Warbeast sitting on him, so...
Yeah.
I guess there's that positive.
Oh, has that here, so see if it comes into play. It's my problem with it is that it's a very negative, not negative. It's a very defensive. That's the word I was looking for. Very defensive tool for this early on, and we were talking about how they're kind of snowballing here in the start, and this is a make-up Polywog especially, kind of this aggressive hero. It's a very passive item. It's like if they were being pushed on, if they were having team fights coming to them, then maybe. But it feels like it's not going to, really help get these ganks like they're trying for here onto Behemoth. Now they can still get the kill, of course. As I say that, Mage Bane going on to Polywog, and actually is going to be enough to, well, not enough, but he does get away there.
Yep, and there's the cleaver finished by Dark Lady.
Oh, Midas jumps him in the background, by the way. That's one hero that's not going to care too much about the Void Talisman. Well, I guess in cases like this, maybe. But the Behemoth Fissure block. Down goes Polywog. And now Deadlift in trouble. Here come all the TPs, though. Dark Lady is here. She does not. Okay, I thought she had a double damage for a second, but no. Takes out Midas right there. As they also got Behemoth, or Warbeast, excuse me, off to the side. Aluna goes down. Mage Bane shots a big Behemoth shockwave coming out. They're all in right here for these kills. Dark Lady, yes, they will get the kill. A genocide for Bad Monkey Gaming. Poxy.
Oh,
what a shockwave. That was huge.
That was the prime example of what I said. If you hit 4 or more heroes, it's going to do much more damage. And that just showed it right there. On all the creep wave, that was an insane ultimate by Boxy.
Yeah.
Wow. That probably just saved them. It just bought them another 5-10 minutes right there. Just that alone team fight. And that's when,
Well, yeah. And you know what's so crazy about that, too, is that all started kind of with them trying to dive through Behemoth in the middle. They got him to, like, 10% life. He actually almost died there. And, so if he dies, that's completely different with how that fight plays out. and how it continues on, obviously. So, yeah,
There's
that turn.
Cleaver on Mage Bane, like Boxy 450 GPM.
Mm-hmm.
That 10-minute, he has made such good use of that 10-minute blink. So big credit to Boxy.
Yeah, he killed Dark Hoodie right away as you're getting at as soon as he got it, so very good use there. And then, of course, right there in the last team fight, absolutely huge. Big for Bad Monkey Gaming. Now, positive for Complexity is they still have Dark Hoodie topping the GPM chart here. And got that Rune Cleaver, of course, working away at the top lane currently. They got a portal key on Tundra, who's also level 11, so I think a half-second longer. Yeah, a half-second longer on that Avalanche. As far as the stun goes, a little more damage, a little less cooldown even. So yeah, the nice pluses there. I don't want to harp on it necessarily, but I still am kind of looking at this Void Talisman though for Polywa, and it really just continues to feel off as far as the impact of it in this game. But
yeah, I feel like getting the portal key first and then maybe going Void would have been okay.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
kind of just having a Void Talisman kind of just walks around. I mean, I guess the main positive is it doesn't stop you from using spells, and it really only stops your auto attack, and he's not really autoing for much anyways. So I guess that might have been his logic.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I mean that's true obviously, but well, 1,400 gold saved up. Curious to see what he get. Like he said, like portal key though, I don't think it's as crazy as top lane by the way. Dark Hoodie, she got the silence off in time. That was clutch. For a follow-up at least. Obviously, he didn't get the fissure, but it's not going to matter. Shockwave goes off. There's a Chrysalis, though, immediately. Monarch doing everything she can to save Dark Hoodie, but still not enough. Polywalk running in here. Midas might fall for this, but a big kill onto Dark Hoodie there yet again. There we go. They do secure the kill on Midas. But again, keeping Dark Hoodie in check, and more push coming out from BMG now as they're pushing the middle lane here.
Yep.
Are going to be forced back.
I mean, Balthazar's about to pass Formless in the GPM chart too, so Boxy, just as of right now, is the MVP.
Absolutely, yeah. No, he's done fantastic. I mean, he started 0-2-0. He got the portal key with an 0-2-0 record.
At 10 minutes?
At 10 minutes, yeah. He still got a very decent time, especially considering. So, and it's been nothing but just so good since he's gotten it for his team. So, yeah, we've said it before, but Boxy, again, big impact here. And the early success of BMG. As I thought they might have been trying Congo right there, but nope, they run past it, go elsewhere. So Dark Liddy is going to go the kind of typical follow-up of Firebrand here. She caught again that tablet. Wow. Wow.
Oh.
Dark Liddy.
It almost feels like Formless is running on like full tilt mode right now. He's just running at them in ways you should never run at them. It's just they're catching it every time. BMG is literally perfectly catching them every time, and it's just Mage Bane is just gonna skyrocket above Dark Lady now, and it's gonna get a little bit out of control for Complexity now after they had such a good start.
Mm-hmm.
What do we say it was 0-7, right? Score hero kills.
It was 7-0, I think. Yeah, maybe even 8-0. I mean, it was quite the gap. But that was the thing. It was like 8-0, whatever lead. But really, the golden experience, it was never really too crazy. True. It was never too big.
It was like 3K max or something.
Yeah. So the hero kills weren't necessarily and I think a lot of that came back to, well, BMG was still kind of spread out farming on core heroes, specifically the Mage Bane, obviously the War Beast. They did that push bottom lane that got a lot from that early secondary tower. A lot of gold for themselves and the team. And then obviously back to Behemoth and his impact, who, by the way, has a quick blade now. So I think the Nullfire blade is going to be an option.
That's huge if he can actually pull that across. Because he actually almost has it. I mean, being able to get rid of the Chrysalis is going to be so big. Oh, bottom lane.
Yeah, they want this kill on Behemoth, but he's not dying quickly. And they could turn this well, but the cover of darkness also coming out. Warbeast, he's stuck in that war trap. Shockwave is going to be used, but Warbeast still stuck. The 5-second redstone on Dark Liddy, though. They do finally kill Warbeast. Man, tried so hard to keep him alive. Couldn't in the end. Resurrection, by the way, on Polywalk. See the Chrysalis on Tundra helping to keep him alive, heal up a little bit. Midas will be caught. Aluna able to pour it out, but 3 solid kills for Complexity. Great teamwork all around. And they come out on top of that fight, 3-0.
Yeah.
Right there.
And that was definitely crucial for them. So kind of a really back and forth game right now. And I mean, if they can get this tier 2 tower bottom, which I don't see why it would be stopped, it would be pretty important.
Polywalk did get the portal key, by the way. Okay. Yeah, he gets the portal key now. But yeah, hey, again. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. I would have liked to see the portal key first, maybe. But at least he has both now. And again, Void Talisman is a solid item. Just didn't help with the aggression earlier on. But having that now is good. There's that bottom secondary tower pushed. And, okay, well, top tower going down to the creep wave at least. But in favor of BMG there.
Yep.
Good job at Complexity, though. Again, keep things in check here. Frostburn finished on Dark Lady, I believe. And, yeah, they're going to go for Conqueror, actually.
And they have a good team with it. I can never say that word. The coL from Tundra is just, it's such an important Conqueror, attacks compared to his normal attack.
That is pretty ridiculous. Yeah, no, that's a powerful companion there. Yeah, people talk about the Shiver all the time with Tundra and how just insanely powerful that is, but yeah, the coL, it's can't underestimate it for sure. Oh, this is going to be close though. Yeah, the Hellhound's coming in. Oh, they're ready. They're ready to fight this. Warbeast is really ready. Just charges right in. Double damage on that could be big. Tundra in the back are going to be locked down. He goes down as well as Monarch off the bat by Dark Lady. Just tore up Warbeast. Gets the token. Magebane tried to steal it. Came up short, though, and Magebane regretted that big time, I'm sure. Yep, Magebane will go down. Dark Lady still well alive. There's a big shockwave from Behemoth. Is it enough damage? Oh, the Void Talisman coming into play. No, the Fidget will secure the kill. But Boxy will finally fall right there. A hat trick for Formless. And he keeps the token alive throughout it all.
Yeah, that was really well played by Complexity to get out of the pit and get ready. I'm not really sure what Insania did. He kind of just walked in and started autoing Conqueror.
Yeah.
It was a little questionable, and then just instantly died to the Dark Lady. So, I mean, in defense of BMG, they really didn't know that Dark Lady had a DD. They didn't have any way of knowing. So... I guess it wasn't the worst. All right, never mind. It was pretty bad. But I mean, the gold lead didn't change too much from that. So it's still a really close game.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, this is going to just be. I mean, the series really is. First game very similar to it. No obvious answers here. I mean, this is still anyone's game. It's going to be that until a little bit later on, I think. But I do think, sure, the Golden kind of staying similar now, but now you do have Dark Lady with the token here. We'll see what kind of impact Complexity is going to be able to have with that. Are they going to be able to get some kind of siege going? They still have both the middle and the top secondary towers up for BMG, so perhaps going to try to address those first at least. But Dark Lady, she also has another 3,400 gold saved up. Does she need a Shrunken? I think you could argue yes. Behemoth and Midas, both issues.
Yeah, he needs Shrunken wing bows, so getting both of them doesn't really matter what order. But I definitely think Shrunken is probably the more impactful item right now. Because really, he's just dying to Behemoth and, there's a Shrunken, so. Yeah, and now I'd like to see him go for the wing bow.
Okay. So has that here, back to its bottom, continues to farm. How much longer on that token? 240, so still a fair amount of time here. But yeah, getting that Shrunken, having the token here, that it does seem like that this is getting to be a pretty prime spot to make a play here for Complexity. As far as pushing in and whatnot. Monarch, by the way, he's level 11 here. He does get that second point in cleansing. I remember for the longest time you actually didn't level it up because if anything I forget, what did they change about that? Did they decrease the cooldown now? Was that always a thing, or maybe it was like the bonus that it gives? I forget, something.
It was definitely cooldown.
Okay. Well, they get Behemoth.
That's an important kill.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was cooldown though.
Might have been.
Are they gonna catch this Magebane?
Yeah, I was actually wondering that. I thought that was a fake one for a second, but ends up being the real one.
He has a TP. And they're not really Yeah, okay. They're just going to go push with the token.
So they do get the post haste here even now on Polywog, and he's great for this idea, the post haste, the portal key, especially having a Tundra teammate. Could definitely set up some crafty ganks here. That comes into play, but here comes that team push now for complexity. A minute and a half remaining on the token here.
To the mid lane.
Gonna get that kill now. Warby's pushing bottom though, Magebane pushing top. So, split push is effective here. But they are going to lose all their outer towers, and now Warby's needs to be careful. Polywog gets in there, but the Shrunken Egg goes off. Nothing Polywog can do at that point. So yeah, the line of sight right there just causing enough of an issue to help survive. So good escape there from Warbeast.
Yeah, and good split push by BMG. There was no way they were going to defend that anyways, so might as well push out the outer lanes.
Yeah, they have a great makeup for that. I mean, that kind of feels like that's how BMG is going to win this game, is with that Magebane and the Warbeast split pushing, really.
Yeah.
Have complexity constantly address that. What you got here on Deadlift? Wonder what he's getting next. I mean, he has 2,700 gold. He's kind of, as you would expect with a hero like this, going the very heavy build of what he has here. Maybe finishing a full demonic even.
Yep, definitely possible. Oh, Make might get caught here. Oh.
Well, they know he's down here now.
He's flirting. Oh.
No.
That's the worst timing. Is he gonna?
Is he actually gonna live? Yeah, he's gonna get away. Dark Lady can't chase him. Wow. That damage was insane, though.
Yep, he has no TP. Oh.
What is going on, actually?
Solo kill? Okay, well.
Oscar just got picked up here. Okay.
That was a solo kill by Behemoth.
Yeah.
Well, prove me wrong.
Yeah. Got in a wrong spot there, but yeah, the fact that Midas gets out barely, that's good for him. He is going to finally TP out.
Yeah.
Got a word of sight down as well. Interesting.
Yeah, and that's most likely going to be completely undetected. But that makes me think that's where Magebane's going to want to go push, so. Or the Warbeast, whoever is pushing bottom, because that's going to give them so much information.
Yeah. Oh, they were using the Shiver down here. Now they know Magebane's up here. He is going to blink, though. Do they have a Portakim Polywog? Yes, they do. Oh, we just went to the wrong area, though. And Magebane blinks away, so had to guess that one.
Yep.
Comes up the wrong spot.
And they're committing a lot to trying to get these kills, and they're not getting them. So
Yeah.
it's just allowing Warbeast more time to farm.
To be fair, Dark Lady's also farming quite a bit, too. Oh, not many
Yep,
camps to farm
700,
here.
almost.
Yeah, the wing bow. It's coming now.
I think he just needs the evasion part.
Ah.
I think he already bought the Steam Staff, in all honesty.
Oh, maybe. Well, if it's just the evasion, then yeah, what, 1,500, right? So
1,800 or 1,500?
Have they changed it? It is 1,800. God, it used to be 1,500, I think. Maybe I'm wrong on that. Anyways, it's 1,800. Okay. I'm probably wrong.
He's getting close to it. That's all that matters.
That's what matters.
Top lane. Oh, no, he's gone.
Yeah, we're seeing a lot of this very safe, again, especially from BMG. This is the... we mentioned Warbeast and Magebane. You also got Midas is great at this, too. The idea that he's constantly pushing up the lanes, going to really keep complexity. So complexity eventually is going to have to really just say, you know what, we have to go all into the base. We have to force them back. We can't play this game of constantly, trying to split push here.
Yeah, and it'll be painful, because if they make that hesitation decision, and Warbeast is on one side of the map and Magebane's on the other, if they hesitate too long, they could lose both Raxes.
Yeah.
So it's... When they make a decision, it needs to be quick. They need to just agree that they're going to go, or just don't go at all. Like, just push up mid and hope you outrace them and you can get back in time. But one wrong decision could really cost them.
Tundra, by the way, we didn't really mention this, but level 3 puzzle box on him now. Great item to have, of course. So Oscar, some nice damage assist there. Oh, never mind, that was just an illusion Magebane. He got Monarch, the Void Talisman herself, and I think, yeah, Demonic Breastplate just purchased on Deadlift. as well. Not seeing any Gnome's Wisdoms, I gotta say. Missing out.
Yeah.
These teams here. More so the Hellborn
Either Poly or
side.
Deadlift. Both teams could actually use a
Yeah.
Gnome somewhere.
Oh, that's a fake. That's real. No, that's real.
That guy is dead.
That's actually real. Behemoth trying to save him, though. Is it going to be enough? No, now he's out of mana, and it will be enough for the kill. That mana bird is real. Behemoth is caught now. He tried to save his teammate. Unfortunately, it might cost him his own life, and it definitely looks like it will. Can't blame him, of course, but I thought that was a fake for a second. And then all of a sudden, it ends up being real.
Yeah, that's really important. I really thought Mageman could have blinked there. I think when when he had really low HP, I think he had like 110 mana or something, and I thought he could blink out, but
I thought the same. I'm trying to look at, like, did they have something that would have prevented, I guess, just the Darkblade silence, but
I don't think it was on at the time.
yeah, I don't think it was either. Now I'm with you. It did look a little odd right there, but clearly something prevented him as they easily take out a Luna in the base, and here comes that push now. As Mageman does have a buyback, Behemoth doesn't actually. Oh, wow, he just got it. He just got enough for the buyback, and there we go, uses it immediately. Tower is already dead, though. He does have a shockwave. Good to go right here. He's off to the side. Oh, he got sheeped, actually. So they saw him in the background. They actually prevent it. I was wondering what was taking so long. And they get the racks as a result. So the buyback on Behemoth ends up being useless as they get what they came for, and nobody dies. For complexity.
Yeah.
Very good job by Fuzzy Slot there. He actually sheeped him as he was looking to go in, I'm sure.
Yeah. I mean, it is just simple outplay at this point by complexity, because I do believe they got outdrafted in some way, shape, or form.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that Legion draft is a draft you don't want to see. And I just think they're just playing to the best of their strengths, and they're all pulling together here, and I think they really do want to make a run for Thailand.
Yeah, obviously, again, this event is the precursor to that. So,
but it's still the warm up before.
Yeah,
Thailand.
no, it absolutely.
You want to get in the
is.
right mindset.
Absolutely here. As more jumps, yep, they're going to find a Luna off to the side. Now, they know support's nearby, of course, so don't go too crazy. Well, Dark Lady has a different mindset here. He just dives right in, gets the kill on a Luna. 4-shot Behemoth. Okay, not going to be 4 shots, but it will eventually take him out. Now, Dark Lady being turned on somewhat, needing to blink away with that charging strikes right there. Magebane baited on it, and he ends up getting crowd controlled heavy as he goes in. There's a Chrysalis as well. Dark Lady, she took a lot of pressure right there, but especially with Monarch and the supporting cast around, they just could not take her out. A genocide, then that was definitely some desperation there from BMG. That all started with just a Luna getting caught, so not usually how you want to follow that up.
Would have been nice if they just cut their losses and just got out, but they chose to fight it, and now they're going to lose all their axes. They only have one buyback, and it's on Midas.
They got a couple. Midas and Morbius
too.
But that's just not enough. Without Behemoth especially, they don't have that really as great a game Poxy has had here, and it really set a nice tone early on for BMG. He has not been able to get off some big shockwaves, in this mid-game now, and that's going to be Mega Creeps. It's similar to the first game, really. It feels like BMG actually was starting to get a nice groove and looking pretty good. And then before you know it, Complexity, a couple of key picks, a nice little push, and they win the game.
Yep, just like that. And yeah. Bloodbath at this point.
BMG doesn't want it to be over. They want their land to continue into tomorrow.
I don't think they have a choice this time. Oh, Oscar dies.
A little too deep right there.
Easy.
Yeah. No, they didn't know it's over again. Just kind of in that overtime stage of having fun. Oh, Dark Lady just tearing everyone up. Lost some teammates there, but doesn't even care. Just doing too much herself. Magebane, yep, gonna die here. There we go, hat trick. That's always fun with the Void Talisman sitting there in the well. Is that an Annihilation? No, he didn't get it. He got
someone
the
cast the kill.
He got an Immortal, though.
That's true. Did get the Immortal.
Got the Immortal. All right, Complexity will take the game, and that means they take the series. 2-0 here over Bad Monkey Gaming. Really, I mean, as expected, it was a great series there, too. Well played matches by both teams, even. But man, BMG, it does have to sting a little bit. You know, they really had great shots in both those games, and they really did play very well in a lot of ways. But complexity, just a little better, and that's kind of another case that happened here. So, yeah, your final thoughts there, Rick Rosedown, this game 2 in the series even?
I thought it was actually really good. Really enjoyed the series. I think, BMG maybe a little bit more. I don't want to say I don't want to say patience, but if they just would have looked at the game, a little bit more outside and went, okay, this is what we can do in both games. Mm-hmm. They could have won both games. So definitely a good effort from them, and I really enjoyed watching the series.
Yeah, no, it was a very entertaining series indeed, and but again, only one team can come out on top, and this happens to be complexity. So congratulations to them once again, feeling good. They're going to be moving on, but a lot of people are going to be looking forward to tomorrow, I'm sure. That sets up a really good matchup. Complexity versus Sync Esports will be the first semifinal tomorrow taking place. So obviously a very big matchup there. Two great teams going at it. Going to be interesting to see how that one plays out. In the bottom portion, we will have our next matchup now set to happen in just a little bit here. But yeah, Sync versus Complexity, that'll be fun. Tomorrow, of course, a best out of 3. So with this series only going 2 games, we do have a little bit of a break ahead of us here. We'll keep the stream on and everything, but just a heads up on that. Rick Grosstay, do you want to thank you for joining me for this first